There has been quite a lot of criticism of the Paris Olympics opening ceremony, and this is because, well, there are some people that say that the whole ceremony was a show against Christianity, against Western values, because they were depicting, I don't know, homosexuality and stuff like that. Anyways, I don't watch the Olympics. I haven't done it for many years because is, in my view, is a political event, just like Eurovision and many others. It's just a political event where certain countries are part of the clubs if they agree with the policies from certain countries in the West that have complete control over the Olympic Games. And the kind of person that don't believe that sports and politics should be mixed together, even during the Third Reich in Germany, the Olympics were held in Germany, and the Germans and this man, which his name starts with H, which I'm not gonna say because of TikTok banning stuff. He was present there basically, and this was a regime which committed massive atrocities all over Europe. Okay, now although there's been a lot of criticism on this aspect, many people also criticize the fact that, as you can see on these pictures and showing on my right, is that Israeli Olympic athletes have been involved in the IDF, which is the Israeli Defense Force, which is the Israeli army. And as I'm showing you here, there are many of them that are part of the army. They're active, or they were part of the army. So as you know, there's many protests at the moment all over the world against the actions of Israel against the Palestinian people. Israel justifies these actions by saying that Hamas is under every single rock. Therefore, all Palestinian territory in the Gaza Strips will be bombed until they get Hamas out. Although Hamas is more an ideology than a group, basically. You can kill all the members of that group, but it will be difficult to eliminate that ideology because the ideology is based on counter measures against what many people describe as Israeli or Western imperialism, because you have the US, the UK, and other former empires, or actually empires, supporting Israel by providing bombs and also by protecting Israel. A good example is when Israel was attacked by Iran, launching loads of missiles, and American planes were involved. British plane was also involved to make sure that that barrage of missiles did not hit any targets in Israel, which they did, in fact. Anyways, many people are saying that why is Russia not allowed to be in the Olympic under the grounds that they invaded Ukraine, and certain people said that actually Russia is committing the G word in Ukraine. Okay, now as soon as the conflict started in Ukraine in 2022, no, I'm not talking about 2014, although Russia has been banned for a very long time, okay? But when the conflict started, the West imposed sanctions on Russia, and then they prohibit Russia from participating in many European events, okay? And now one of the main ones is this world event called the Olympics, which, under my view, is a Western event where they invite all the countries that they comply with the rules to participate. That's what I say is a very political event. Now, they're asking themselves why Russia is being banned for what they are doing in Ukraine, which many people consider a violation of international law, a violation of the sovereignty of Ukraine. However, you have Israel at this point, which has been investigated by the ICC, and ICC judges have requested the arrest of certain Israeli officials, including the prime minister. And there are many people criticizing what Israel is doing, and they're also saying the death toll among civilians, if we compare Ukraine with Israel, in Israel is way higher, despite the fact that the war against the Palestinian people have been going on for a shorter time compared to the war in Ukraine. We're talking about over 38,000 people, okay, that they're either injured or lost their life due to the use of massive bunker busting bombs from Israel provided by the USA, okay, or by the Israeli occupation of the north of Gaza and then the south, and the continuous attacks to the Palestinian civilians, because according to them, Hamas is hiding between the civilians. Okay, obviously, that's what they justify that's what they use as a justification to continue their attacks. So as you can see, it's a very controversial topic at the moment, where people that most probably have been involved in the bombing of refugee camps, tents, where children, women, all type of people have been, in many videos as we've seen, they were burned alive, they were bombed, okay, in tents. Some of these people, which most probably took part of this, now they are in the Olympic Games, representing a country that so far has killed over 38,000 individuals, and some of these individuals were working for the United Nations, and not only killed, but we've seen many footages and videos of the places where they are arresting some of these Palestinians, which they haven't been proven. They didn't prove they've done anything wrong. They just arrested them. They picked them up from the street, and they're keeping them in jails where it looks like Guantanamo Bay, to be honest. Their faces are covered, and for hours they're either standing or sitting in a specific place. And yeah, that's not right. That's not right. That's not the correct way to treat individuals, and it pretty much reminds us of Abu Ghraib in Iraq and other abuses that we've seen during wars. So I just wanted to share this with you because there's quite a lot of people talking about it. I don't know what you think about it. I didn't give you my opinion, although I don't agree with the actions of Israel. But yeah, I'll continue informing you.